In a world driven by technology, automation, and constant innovation, there still exist hidden corners of the earth where people live by ancient survival rules, untouched by modern comforts and guided by traditions passed down through generations. Imagine waking up in a place where there is no electricity, no internet, and no supermarkets, only the raw rhythm of nature and the deep wisdom of ancestral knowledge. In these remote communities, survival is not a choice, it is a way of life shaped by experience, instinct, and discipline. Every sunrise marks the beginning of a new challenge, where people rely on hunting, fishing, and foraging to secure food, and every decision they make could mean the difference between life and death. These communities understand the language of the forest, the signals of the sky, and the behavior of animals in ways that modern society has long forgotten. Their lives are deeply connected to nature's cycles, where the changing seasons dictate their movements, their shelters, and their strategies for survival. In such environments, children are not raised with gadgets but with skills: how to track footprints, how to build fire without matches, how to identify edible plants, and how to protect themselves from danger. This knowledge is not written in books but carried in the minds and hearts of elders who pass it down through storytelling and practice. Respect for nature is not taught as a concept but lived as a rule. Taking more than needed is seen as a threat to balance, and wasting resources is unacceptable. Every action is guided by respect, awareness, and a deep understanding that humans are just one part of a much larger ecosystem. In these societies, there is no room for carelessness. A single mistake, misreading the weather, stepping into the wrong territory, or ignoring a warning sign, can have fatal consequences. Despite the harsh conditions, there is a powerful sense of community and unity among these people. Everyone plays a role, and survival depends on cooperation rather than competition. When one person hunts, the entire group benefits. When danger approaches, everyone stands together. This strong bond creates a life that, while difficult, is rich in meaning and connection. Unlike modern life, where people often feel isolated despite being surrounded by others, these communities thrive on shared responsibility and mutual trust. Their happiness does not come from material possessions but from balance, purpose, and a sense of belonging. Living by ancient survival rules also requires incredible mental strength and resilience. There are no safety nets, no emergency services, and no shortcuts. When storms hit, they must endure. When food is scarce, they must adapt. Their strength lies not just in physical ability but in their mindset, the ability to stay calm under pressure, to think clearly in dangerous situations, and to never give up. This way of life teaches lessons that modern society often overlooks: the value of patience, the importance of observation, and the power of self-reliance. It reminds us that true survival is not about comfort but about adaptation, awareness, and inner strength. As we reflect on this lifestyle, it raises an important question: have we, in our pursuit of convenience, lost touch with the very skills that once defined humanity? These ancient survival communities show us that life does not need to be complicated to be meaningful. Sometimes, the simplest way of living, guided by nature, tradition, and wisdom, can be the most powerful. Their existence is a living reminder that while the world may move forward, there is still immense value in looking back and learning from the past.